Great to see you again. What we're going to be looking at today is how you can get a better night's sleep with different positions you can get into if you're suffering from low back pain, neck pain, headaches, sciatica, and what sort of things you can do at night to get comfortable, to get a better sleep through the night, and also what you can do outside of the bedroom to help yourself feel better. So we've got Hussein. He's going to be our sleep model for the day. And I'm going to show you a few different positions you can get into in the night that are going to take pressure off these systems. So Hussein, he's suffering from all four of these things. He's got sciatica, he's got low back pain, poor guy's got neck pain as well, and arm pain in this hypothetical environment. So we're going to put Hussein in the most relaxed position possible for him to take pressure off these nerves and put his spine in a neutral position where it's going to be in the most comfortable position possible. So Hussein, I might get you to, first of all, just lie down and we'll show you how most people fall asleep. We've got a very comfortable bed here in the clinic, and as you can see, if his spine was really healthy and not having any dramas, he'd probably be okay in this position. He's got a good pillow, he's on a good flat surface. But when the spine is under stress and strain, this position unfortunately isn't going to help him sleep very well. So for instance, in the low back here, when his legs are flat, different types of muscles that run through the low back and into the pelvis are under some tension, and this puts more strain on the nerves and the joints of the low back. So the first position we're going to put Hussein in is going to take pressure off those nerves and reduce the tension on the sciatic nerve. So if you're suffering from low back pain or sciatica, this is a good starting point for you. So Hussein, if you bend your knees gently, the first thing we'll do for Dr. Hussein is allow him to rest his legs just there. And in this position, we reduce the tension running through the low back. This position brings the hip flexors into a more relaxed state, takes pressure off the joints of the low back, and takes tension off the sciatic nerve as well. Now, he might be able to rest here reasonably comfortable, and in fact, if you had more pillows, you could even put the knees up, even higher to take more tension off. Now, most people aren't going to be able to stay in one position all night. So the second position that we're going to get Dr. Hussein into is actually on his side. So he might have you facing me first of all. And if you lie on his side, but then I'm going to get you to bend your knees. And so once again, we've taken that tension off the low back. But you'll see how with his knee down, it starts to drag his hips forward. That can create a bit more tension through here. So what we do is we put a pillow between the knees, just like that. And now he's in a very neutral position, and you can just sort of rest there quite comfortably. So that's a great position for him to be in. Now, if he was also suffering from neck pain like he is in this situation, this is a really good neutral position for him to be in as well. His head's quite level with his shoulders, he's in a neutral spine all the way to his pelvis, and he's going to be quite comfortable there. Now, a few don'ts for if you're suffering from low back pain, neck pain, and sciatica. Could you lie on your tummy for me, Dr. Hussein, and show me the worst position to sleep in? This is a chiropractor's nightmare right here. Now, what happens when you're sleeping on your tummy is that the neck is completely rotated to one side. It's also slightly extended, so if I accentuate that, he's like this and like this, which puts tremendous amount of strain on the neck, which is going to increase his neck pain and his arm pain. And then when he's lying on his tummy, he's all out of kilter, but he's also hyperextending in through his low back and putting pressure through his chest. All these things are going to be conducive to a poor quality of sleep for anyone suffering from any discomfort, and some people even find that this will bring on problems for them. So Hussein, if you want to pop back onto your back, we'll show you how to set up the pillow for someone that's experiencing neck pain and arm pain. So we've got these complete sleeper pillows which have the ability to support the neck in a neutral position and also change the height of that to accommodate anyone's neck. Now, at the moment, you'll probably see our Dr. Hussein's neck is slightly flexed because this pillow for him is a bit too high. Now, these pillows come with two sides, one's a bit lower and one's a bit higher. So what we'd do is we'd move the pillow to the point that if we artificially change the height of his pillow by dropping that down, for instance, we'll actually see how now his chin is in a neutral position, his head's directly over his shoulders and his neck's supported by the pillow. If he was on his side, do you want to face me again, Hussein? So if his pillow was too big, and then relax there, you'll notice how his head is being now propped up. So we'd want to try and find an adequate pillow that allows him to drop more into that neutral position. Just like that, where you can see His nose is straight with his chest, with the rest of his pelvis. And if we needed to adjust his pillow, for instance, if he had quite a large shoulder girth, if you lift your head, these pillows have a higher side and a lower side. I think we had you on the higher side there, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we'd keep him on the high side to keep him more comfortable in that position as well. And that is a good position to be in, to take pressure and tension off those nerves into the arms coming from the neck. All right, thanks Dr. Hussain. I hope you guys get a great night's sleep tonight with those tips, and I look forward to seeing you at the webinar.